Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're going for a ride and a chat. One of the things that's been really on my mind the last couple of days is how lax people are on their own personal security. It's one of those. I ran by the mall I want to say 4 or 5 days ago, and went in, and there was a young lady, probably early 20s or so, and so into her phone, she literally had no idea what was going on around her. None. So into her phone that everything else could have fallen off the earth, and she would not have even known. I was just kind of she never looked up. I think she kind of partially looked up to see when she was going to step up, kind of to go to from the street level to kind of go into the sidewalk, onto the sidewalk. But I was just really amazed. She's not looking around at all. Not even kind of taking personal security at all. I just was oh my gosh. And I've seen several people like this, and I have just kind of there's a lot of people out there that will literally just come up and take your phone or whatever else. Now, I haven't had that happen, but I'm not young and on my phone all the time. I'm on my phone, but not all the time. But I just thought it was a really interesting kind of and I've noticed this a lot, especially I want to say in the last since 2023. It's so many people have just been so into what they're doing. Or one lady was I know having kids is trying to herd cats under a certain age, but it was one of those her kids are running all over the parking lot, and I know she's probably frustrated, and she's that sort of thing, but it's you gotta keep an eye on what's going on around you. And so this is kind of my thing for today, is keep an eye out for what's going on around you and take a look around. I think it's not only important, but I've also heard of this from not only my local police department, but other people in other areas, is that people will follow you home from the mall, or follow you home from a bank or the gas station or whatever else, and because usually you do that right before you go home. And so I just thought it was an interesting thing. They were saying they follow you home, the person is oblivious to that they're most of the time that they're being followed, and when you pull up in the driveway or get out in the garage or whatever else, a lot of times people are going in and not closing the garage door right away, so it's kind of they could just walk up. I've heard about this happening to several people, and being come up at gunpoint, or come in and people just literally grab your purse or your phone or whatever it is, or your wallet for guys, and take off again. And a lot of them are just oh no, it was here and then it was gone. But even you should be aware of what's going on around you, or kind of being cautious about things. It's really important, and it's your safety. It really is your safety. You need to be careful of that, and make sure that you are paying attention to sorry, these are all my new choices coming out, not only for you but for myself as well, is to take care of my own personal safety. And my husband's always, well, have your gun in your purse. Well, for a lot of women, that's my purse is full of junk all the time. I've got stuff all over the place in my car, in my truck, and in there. And so it's yeah, if you're at a place where you feel insecure or something like that, if you have pepper spray or something like that, make sure that you have those things available to you, that you have them near you. Because I said, people are not aware of what's going on around them, and things are happening all around you, and people are just kind of oblivious to it. So my thing is, I also talk to my angels and guides about this a lot, and to have them aware, and kind of if there's something that's going on around me, and I need to get off my phone if I'm texting a client or texting a child or something like that. And I need to be aware of what's going on. If someone has like even partially kind of like not good energy towards me, to let me know so that I can like put the phone down and be alert to what's going on. So I use my angels and guides a lot for personal safety. So far I've not ever had an issue in that, like, you know, like, oh my gosh, that's so good. But it's one of those, be careful, be aware, and it's one of those, don't be so into your phone texting or whatever it is with other people that you're not looking up from time to time and looking up of who's around you and what's going on around you, because it's really, really important. And your safety should be your number one concern, is the safety of you and your family. That should be your number one concern. I'm just concerned about you. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.